Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Ba'Shem Rakakwadash Shalom. To the 144,000 rest of the elect out there, Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, I'm going to make this video quick, relatively quick. I'm going to entitle it, When the Righteous Are in Authority, the People Mourn. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. The title is, When the Wicked Beareth Rule, the People Mourn. They're also known as the rich. So I'm going to give you a couple of precepts. Proverbs 22:16 in this is the New King James. He who oppresses the poor to increase the rich his riches, and he who giveth to the rich will surely come to poverty. Let me do this. Let me change this up. Let me just put in the word rich. Give you a couple of precepts on the word rich. Should I put in the rich? Let me go here to King James. And I just quoted Proverbs 29:2. Okay, you got the word. You have the word rich 81 times in 80 verses. I want to go. Okay, this is a good one. Job 15:29. He, we know who the he is, shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. Perfection meaning that, matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let me go look up the word perfection. Doesn't mean that he's righteous. Perfection. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to give you a video. This is Manala. Gain, wealth, acquisition. That's from the word perfect. Perfection's only written there one time. So now let's come on back. I'm not going to read all of these. Give me a second. I'll bring this back. One more. This one I'm not going to read. It's a good one, but I'm not going to read it. Job 34:19. Let me proofread it. Let's read this one. Job 34:19. How much less to him that accepteth not the person of princes, nor regardeth the rich more than the poor, for they all are the work of his hands. And there's a major gap between the rich and the poor. They call them the 1%, and pretty much everybody else is either working class, middle class / poor. It's not gonna the food stamp, the EBT thing doesn't hurt this working class, the middle class, the working class, upper middle class. It's gonna hurt the lower middle class that have jobs and also need assistance, and the poor. And the daughter of Tyre shall give him rich among the I'm cherry picking these. So we in the Proverbs. Okay. Proverbs 10 verse 15. The rich man's wealth is his stronghold. To keep your riches, you need a stronghold. You need a military. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. We are impoverished, right? Some of us do better than others. Jake does good, but there's a lot of Jakes that don't need food stamps. There's certain Jakes that don't need food stamps and get them anyway. And there's some that do need food stamps. And there's a lot of abuse going on with the food stamp thing. They'll take the food stamps, go to the corner store, and they'll say, I'll give you $100 worth of food stamps for $75. Because when the store redeems those coupons or those stamps, they get the full 100 back. So they're making an extra $25 for themselves. And the person that's selling it, they get it for free anyway. So there's a lot of there's corruption all over the place in this country and around the world. So we're under this curse. We're still under the curse of Deuteronomy 28. This is a good one. Proverbs 14 and 20. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, his friends, but the rich hath many friends. The poor, this is one of my favorites. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich hath many friends. I mean, you can go to the Ecclesiasticus as well, get a lot of scriptures on this particular subject. The rich, Proverbs 18:11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. Conceit meaning you know everything. You got it. If you say it, that means it's true. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. Please, sir, could you what? You speak louder. That's that pump. The scriptures mention the word pump. That's in Isaiah 14. Their pump. He that loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. He that loveth wine and oil shall not be rich. This is a popular one. Proverbs 22 verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. The national debt clock is now reaching 40 trillion. So since this man came in, I believe when he came in it was 36 trillion. It went up to almost another 4 trillion. So it's not slowing down, it's not stopping, it's not going backwards. It's moving forward. See, the super elite, they know that this place is done. Just like the elect of Israel, they know that this place is done, and the super elite know that this place is done. They're getting ready to get up out of here. He that impresseth the poor to increase his riches, and that's what's going on. Narrow 47, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to what? To want. They're going to be impoverished. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. In other words, get rich. Or if I do this and do that and do this and do that, I'll get rich. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. And these super rich, they're evil people. But he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. Because you gotta cut people's throat to get them riches. He that hasteneth to be rich, rich hath an evil eye. He's evil, and considereth not the poverty shall come upon him. Poverty is going to come upon Esau, the Edomites. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Let me just open this up. I have seen servants upon horses. Horse being on a horse represents a high position. And princes, Israelites, walking as servants upon the earth. Anyway, now I'm going to show you this here. I'm not going to play it. Okay, this is a dinner, New Year's dinner rather. It says President Trump attends a Halloween event at Mar-a-Lago. Look at how they're living this decadent lifestyle. Now you got a Jake there. I bet you he's a waiter. Yeah, he's a waiter. That's a Jake. He got the apron on. Now, the apostle Ramla went through that. He went through a class on, he said Yahweh put the towel on him, which is something that you put on when you serve. You put that we call it an apron. So when I saw him, I said, oh, Jake? I said, nope. The guy, he's serving people. He's serving Edomites. These are Edomites. If they didn't go up there and tell you, these are these lavish, decadent costume parties. Now there's a video that I saw, and matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to give you the video. Okay, it's called The Six-Stage Revolution Cycle, France, Russia, Cuba. USA is at stage 4. Now this is it seems it's kind of a slow, but I can watch it 10 times. See, when a system goes down and the super rich, they neglect the poor. There's a series of events that take place, and the person that put this video up, he broke it down into 6 stages. And all happens the same. The French Revolution, the Russian Revolution, the Cuban Revolution, all these revolutions. If you go back to revolutions and rebellions in history, 99% of them is poor coming over the rich, because the rich care not for the poor. See all these people. You see this guy? That's a servant right there. These are all Edomites, and they all got deep pockets too. They don't realize that they're gonna be putting the aprons on and the smocks. All these are Edomites. This guy will tell you in a minute he's a Christian, a good Christian. How you good? You know, good Christian. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. The people are mourning. People are impoverished. Look at the smiles on their faces, man. They're all Edomites. And the ones that put him in that seat, those MAGA people, they're not going to be a fight. If they came with them red hats, he'll turn them away. Because y'all are poor. Y'all working class. What the fuck you doing around here? They look at you as subhuman. Everybody that's sitting down are Edomites, or would look like Edomites. And he doesn't care, man. Oh, he said there's not going to be a third world war. He said God chose him. What does it say in Job 20? What are they doing? They're sitting down, mingling. I haven't seen no Jake sitting down. I haven't seen a Jake sitting down. I seen Jake's walking with aprons on, serving the people. Let me give you this one precept. I'll read it. I'll read it in the King James, and I may read it in a couple other verses, maybe the Amplified, maybe the NLT, and then I'll close. Job. You should know where I'm going. Really, you got to read that whole chapter. Okay, belly is there 3 times. Okay, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. So you're going to lose it. Everything he eat. Wealth is not lost, it's transferred. You lose a whole lot of money, somebody got that money that you lost. Jake retires 110, 120 million dollars. In 2-3 years, they're dead broke. What happened to the money? It was transferred because Jake is not disciplined, and you're under the curses. Surely he, Job 20, verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. What is that? To a new world order. Come back over here. '11th verse. His bones are full of the sins of his youth, meaning their foreparents, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it not under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. The elite, they do things behind closed doors. Yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is the gall of ass or poison within him. Like you eat meat, a steak, and you realize you get a stomach ache and you get a cancer because the meat was bad. It was tainted. He's eating tainted meat. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. He's going to be poisoned. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That's Palestine, that's Levant. That which he labored for, how did he labor for it? By stealing. For shall he restore that which he labored for, shall he restore, transfer, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restoration be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he's going to lose everything. Restoration, synonymous with restoration is reparations. Reparations is to repair or to restore. You're not going to get no reparations on this side. You're going to get your reparations when the kingdom comes. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. That's Jake coming into slavery in West Africa. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desires. What do you want? You want a new world order. Therefore shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straight. Every hand of the wicked, the word wicked, you got to go into the word, the Hebrew. The word is, what is it? Imal. I should look it up. But it means laborer, which is us. Now you go to James 5, tells you about the laborers. Shall come upon him when he is about to fill his belly. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him. The raining is going to be the missiles. There was a song by America. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. That song is about, if you get the album covers, Gad on the album cover. And the name of the group is America. You know, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It's so good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name because there ain't no one for to give you the fame. It says it's so good to be out of the rain. The rain is talking about the missiles, the nuclear warheads. It's going to rain down on him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. The pinnacle of the illuminated ones is to chip everybody, as Nick Rockefeller told Aaron Russo. Which Aaron Russo told that story to Alex Jones. He shall flee from the iron weapon, missiles, and the bow of steel shall strike him through, missiles. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, silo, yea, the glittering sword, the missile, cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown, the missiles, shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Now this goes hand in hand with Psalms 19. Read the first 5 verses or so. That's using the web to push his word. The heavens is what? The firmament, the satellites. What's amongst the firmament is the satellites. Satellites are out in space. So the heavens shall reveal his iniquity. When we do these videos, it goes all around the world. And the earth shall rise up against him. The heavens, 27th verse again, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Psalms 19, verses 1 to about 5. That's the satellite. Also, 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Read that whole chapter. It speaks about the firmament. The book shall be open before the firmament, and not too many words. So we're at that stage, that final stage. So let me come back over here right quick. Where am I? Okay. They're living lavishly. They're living lavishly, man. That was October 31st. Everybody's all upset and wondering, there's going to be chaos. He's calling for what is the National Guard? What is it called? The Quick Response Troops, I believe, is a term. Because they're expecting all hell to break loose. They're going to cut a lot of things out, and people are going to riot. So he's got the military to stop them. So the Most High is getting ready to come in. Things have settled down a little bit because they got to introduce the world to the chip. That's your great reset. And whoever fails that test, if you're here in America, you're going to die here in America. You're going to eat a missile. So they don't realize, man, they're going to be out in the field. They're going to be out in the field for 1,000 years. They're going to have babies, and their babies are going to be born right into captivity. So anyway, you can watch the video. I didn't watch the video. I just kind of skipped around. Looks like they're having a fucking good time. They're eating good food. They don't even have to get up in order to get the food. The food is brought to them by a Negro. Just in, President Trump attends Halloween event at Mar-a-Lago. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. I'll also leave the link to this video in the description box. And also, this video here, what I will do, I will leave this, if I don't, the 6-stage revolution cycle. France, Russia, Cuba, USA is at stage 4. So I may give you the link. If I don't, you know what the title is. So you got 2 links coming. So with that, shalom. On to the next shalom.